Hi everybody, my name is Jefferson Santos. I'm an independent representative with WorldVentures. I'm an international marketing director. And I just want to share with you a little bit of details and the power of our compensation plan. But before I do that, I've got to disclose and talk to you about our income disclosure statement. You can download that at worldventures.biz in the bottom right hand corner. But also just want to state to you that on the annual basis of fiscal year 2006 to 2009, 26.3% of all independent representatives earned a commission or override, while 73.7% did not. So just wanted to disclose that to you. It's just like a gym membership. You know, when you get into something, you got to put the sweat equity to actually earn it. But we want to disclose to you exactly what people are earning, okay, on an annual basis. And so now we got that out of the way, share with you a little bit about what's happening here. All right, so there's several different ways to earn income here with WorldVentures, and so what I want to do is talk about the main way that we do that through the network. Now, every time you market or sell one of the Dream Trips Life memberships, you're going to make a $20 direct commission every time that happens. You don't really have to draw that out. I just kind of drew that on there, but you can do that as many times as you want, 10 times, 1,000 times, okay? And so the next bonus is called the team building bonuses. And this gets pretty exciting because here's you, all right? So what's going to happen is you have a left leg and a right leg, okay? Left leg here and a right leg here. And so what's going to happen is you're going to put the first place you can put somebody is right here. You only have two top positions, one on the left side, one on the right side. So the second person can go here. Now, right here in this diagram, I'm assuming these people have become a representative, okay, and they purchased the Dream Trips Life membership, okay? So that's what I'm assuming here in this diagram that I'm talking about, all right? So on the computer system, live on the internet, we track this, so you know exactly what's happening. So here's how these team building bonuses work, all right? Let's say this person goes out and sells a membership and they come in and become a rep as well. Then that person sells another membership who becomes a rep, okay, right? And then this person markets too. So every time the computer system sees 3 sales on the right and 3 sales on the left, what's going to happen is you're going to get a cycle bonus of $100. Now, in your first 60 days, we're going to pay you $200 a cycle, all right? So let me change that to a 200. All right, now if you want to maintain that $200 a cycle after the 60 days, you have to cycle 3 times in a week or more. And if you do that within that week, you get double cycles for that week, all right? And as your team starts to grow, you can consecutively do that every single week if you want to, all right? So that's kind of how that works. So let's build this out a little bit more. So this person sells a membership, that person sells a membership, and these people can become reps as well. That's another 3, and then all of a sudden this person tells 1, that person tells 1, that person tells 1, and that's another 3. Guess what? Because the computer system sees 3 cells left and 3 cells right, that's another cycle. You can cycle several times a month, a week, even a day. We've got people cycling several times an hour. Once again, it all depends on what your rank is. The potential is up to $25,000 a week based on your rank. Once again, look at the income disclosure statement. All right, so let's just do this one more time. This person tells 1, that person tells 1, that person tells 1. That's another 3 right there. Okay, and this person tells 1 and that person tells 2. That's another 3 memberships right here. So once again, the computer system sees another 3 here, another 3 there. That's another cycle for you, okay? And your business builds all the way down. It tracks this all the way down infinite levels, okay? And as long as there's 3 cells anywhere on your left team and 3 cells anywhere on your right team, then those 3 cells intersect on each side, and then you cycle, okay? And a lot of people ask me questions about why are there only 2 legs or whatever. That's a good thing, okay? Because other companies out there, you got to build 3, 4, 5, 10 legs, and you only have to build 2 right here. It's very, very simple. 1 left, 1 right. And so let me just kind of erase this part real quick. And I want to share with you the beauty of the team building here, because check this out. Okay, so once again, we got the left side and the right side. And so what happens is you put your first person here, and let's say you put your second person here. Now, I'm going to talk about another building strategy later, but I just want to keep it real simple here on the compensation plan. And so your next person you could put here, and the next person you could put here. And so you're always building your team outside left, outside right. Now, the great thing about this, especially if you're seeing this and you're considering and you're on the process of looking at WorldVentures and learning this compensation plan, okay, you know, it's a timing situation. So if you see, let's say if you could be at this spot right here because you're looking at WorldVentures, you like it. The person that invited you to watch this video is like, hey, look, you can jump in and lock your spot in my organization because I'm going to tell other people about it. So this is really, it's not an accident that you're watching this video. So if you lock your spot right here, the person that got you in, okay, the next person they put in could at least half of them could end up being underneath you. Now, what does that mean? When anything these people do or any organization they build below you, okay, this is you right here. You have a left and a right as well. Where these two people that somebody put below you, these are on your team now. Anything they do pays you residual, pays you weekly cycles, helps you with income, all of that stuff. So all I'm saying is you never know who's gonna be placed underneath you, and you'll be kicking yourself if for some reason you were thinking about it for a couple of days, you know, and some superstar could have came in underneath you, but now they're above you because you waited a couple days. Does that make sense? So get your spot, and that's important, all right? It's a good lesson to learn. All right, so now let's talk about the residual real quick, all right? So same exact structure. Our residuals are paid through the same structure. We call this a binary compensation plan. Once again, this is still our team building bonuses. So now we're into the residual of the binary part. Okay, so same tree, got the left and the right. So when your team grows and it's growing, and now you have 30 customers left, and you know this grows 30 customers, right? We now kick in another level of income called residual. Okay, and not to get into all the details, but I'm going to give you just a rough what you make every 6 members, okay? Because after 30-30, it goes, you know, the next big rank, the major rank is 90-90, okay? Which in the residual goes even up more. But just generally, okay? Generally for every 6 members that join your team, 3 left, 3 right, okay? You're gonna make the $200 cycle, and you're gonna make $40 a month for every 6 members every single month, all the way up to $50,000 a month potential. Once again, look at the income disclosure statement, look at the compensation document on worldventures.biz, all right? So this is the bread and butter right here. Every 6 members, $200 one time on the cycle, and then $40 a month every single month. You know, once you've become a director, okay? You also start making money at 30-30, but I'm just talking about, you know, going up and roughly, okay, because I don't want to get too detailed here, guys. I'm just giving you a rough deal here. So $40 a month for every 6 members. So you start to add that up, that gets really, really, really exciting, okay? And once again, so the weeklies, you get paid up to $25,000 a week, okay? You get direct deposit of every single Friday if you're in the US, and you get paid on your global e-wallet on Fridays or whatever if you're international, okay? Then the residuals are paid on the 15th of every month from the previous month's business, okay? And that's kind of how that works, all right? And then we have other ranks in the company, but I want to just show you the beauty of this thing and how it works, and it's pretty exciting. Now, to compare this to, you know, maybe some other compensation plans out there in the industry, there's, well, actually other binaries. There's other companies out there, guys, that have a binary, but more importantly, I'm talking about other companies that have product, okay? Nutritional type product, juice type product, energy drink type product, and they pay on a similar structure. Most of those companies pay anywhere from 7 to 10% on the weaker side, okay? And so our compensation plan, our residual, okay, we don't have a physical product, but we do have a product. It's called our Dream Trips Life membership. We're paying out 26% residually on the weaker side. Now, if you don't understand what that means, it's okay. But the people that have been in the industry for a while, they understand percentages. That's a big deal. Okay, so if it were perfectly balanced, you pay out 16% to infinity, okay? And usually one side grows bigger than the other. It always happens. It doesn't really matter. I mean, I'm unbalanced. It doesn't really matter, guys. The thing is, it organically grows. You can't control as it starts to grow. You want it to grow, okay? And so you're always going to have one side that's bigger than the other, all right? So what's going to happen is you're going to get paid whatever sales you have on the weaker side, okay? So 26% over here, guys, that's a big, big deal. So the question is do you want to get paid on something we have to work 3 times as hard, put 3 times more people on spending 3 times more money to make the same amount of money that you can make over here? Of course not. You can work less over here, get paid more, go on vacation. And by the way, guys, on those weekly cycles, every 6th cycle that you cycle, you get paid in travel dollars. Travel dollars is really cool because it's dollar per dollar. And so those accrue online on the account, and then whenever you have enough, over 200 travel dollars, you can start spending it on hotel, cruises, dream trips, airline flights, all that kind of stuff. And you can pay an airline ticket immediately right from your travel site immediately, which is really, really cool. And also you can also get paid in travel dollars on a reimbursement basis after you've taken the trip and you turn in your receipt. So there's 2 ways of redeeming your travel dollars there. So one last thing here, guys, I want to show you the power of this. Some of you might be like, okay, I kind of get it, but how does this thing work? See, the computer system has a counter. It's got a counter on the left and a counter on the right. And let's just say your team is growing. Okay, that's not really how it works. All right, anyways, team is growing. It's going like this, and all these sales are rolling up. And let's say you've got 15 sales over here and you have 3 sales over here. Well, here's what the computer system does. It sees at least 3 over here, and obviously there's 3 over here. So here's what happens. The computer system subtracts 3 from this side, okay? And 0 volume there, subtracts 3 from this side, and there's 12 left over for next week's pay period, okay? So you didn't lose anything, okay? It's just we have one leg that's growing a little faster, so that's really cool. So that's kind of how that works. So then let's say this leg grows some more to like 17 the next week, and this grows to 6 the next week. Okay, well, now let's just say it grows to 7. Grows to 7 the next week. So these grew a little bit. Now, all of a sudden the computer system looks at this and goes, okay, there's a couple of 3s in here, and there's obviously a bunch of 3s in here. So we're going to take 6 out of here and leave 1, and take 6 out of here and leave 1. So now you've cycled 2 times. You've made the 400 bucks. Okay, because there was two 3s in there, and obviously you subtract 2 3s from here. So that's kind of how that works, guys. And I just want to give you a little bit of insight on that. But what's really nice is that you've got 2 teams, left and right. It goes to infinity, and it doesn't matter where that volume is. Somebody can tell somebody in Singapore, and tell somebody in Malta, tell somebody in Cyprus. If somebody puts in 50 membership sales, all those sales track all the way back up to you and then to the top of the computer. That's what's really cool, because it's not about you being some superstar. It's about you getting in, locking your spot, telling your best 5 to 10 people about this, and then they know some people and they know some people, and all it takes, you know, is 1 superstar left and 1 superstar right. But it's not going to happen overnight. Okay, you have to build a team, and that team is going to find that superstar. I've never found a superstar personally. It was because somebody told somebody, and that person ended up being on my team, and I got all the volume on that person just like I put them in personally. I mean, that's an awesome, awesome thing. So hopefully they answer some questions to you. Get back with the person that had you watch this video and say, hey, I need to lock my spot before you put anybody else in. Thank you very much. Take care.